Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 20th of October. Now I am out here with my doggos. I've got Sophie here and I've got Sprocket over here, so of course they're going to be right under my feet. Hopefully no bone chewing today, guys. Beautiful spring day. I had to come outside and shoot this because it's just absolutely magnificent today. Cheers everyone. I've bought my cup of tea. I haven't really got any admin today, guys. We might just get straight into the reading. If you are new, please consider subscribing. Hit those like buttons too, guys. And please feel free to comment down below. We've built a community of like-minded people here on my channel. So welcome anybody that's new here. We encourage everybody to sort of chat on my channel. I try and get back to your comments. It takes me sometimes a day or two, but I do get there in the end, guys. So please feel free to comment down below. All right, I think we'll just get started and we'll get into the reading and we'll see what comes up. I think there's a little bit of building still going on over here, guys, so sorry if there's a bit of background noise. Now, this is for you guys watching my channel. We're allowing things into our life now. We're flowing, we're allowing things to come to us, we're allowing information to be received by us, we're receiving signals better. It's that... our antennas higher. I often talk about us having the little antenna up, meaning our little, I often call them the Dr. Spock ears, like off, what's that show, Star Trek. But now it's like we're sending up even a higher, like, beam now, like a higher antennas, like, you know, when you get those, what do they call them, rabbit ears, the old-fashioned rabbit ears on the TV. You'd stretch it out longer and you'd get a better signal if you twisted and stretched it out. That's what we're doing now. We're sending, like, our antennas receiving even more signals, more messages, more information. We're being very receptive, and I would say by being more receptive too, it's helping us with our ailments and our niggly aches and pains as well. It's helping us to, well, progress and move forward through the stages of ascension. So I do feel like our antennae are stretching out even further now. We're hearing more information. That's what I'm getting. We're fine-tuning our antenna, like the rabbit ears on the TV that you twist and extend, or on a radio, you know, when you pull the radio aerial up to a higher, well, you stretch it out higher, you get a better signal. They used to have these on the older cars, didn't they, where you'd hop in your car, you'd turn it on, then the aerial would go up on the bonnet, you'd go similar sort of thing. God, now the aerial on my car isn't even an aerial. It's like a little wing on the back of the car. How's technology? It's pretty, it is pretty clever, you've got to admit. So I'm getting our antenna. We're getting more information. We're receiving more information, and we're fine-tuning, well, they're saying our receptivity, if there's such a word. All right. And it's almost saying to me, part of this ascension process and the growing of us as people and evolving is the synapses in our brain. You can relate it to the synapses in our brain growing. They talk about this a lot with children and with teenagers. The synapses keep reconnecting. Like if somebody gets like a head injury, for example, it can stunt the synapse connections from growing. But that's what we're going through now. Our synapses are continuing to grow and be stimulated. That's what the awakening is. And see, we always talk about here learning off others, growing, opening up your mind to other things. Well, I guess being open-minded as well, but I'm getting the synapses. It's almost to, this is in our brains, like our synapses are reconnecting again. Like maybe we were once stuck and now our synapses are kind of emerging and growing and reconnecting again. I hope that makes sense to you guys, but that's what I'm getting. But it's not probably exactly the same as in the teenage years when the synapses are connecting. It's more of a personal growth, but they're relating to the synapses in the brain because that's something that most people can relate to. The connecting, it's information growth is what I'm getting for us, anyone here watching this channel, because you're pretty much, if you're watching this channel, that means you've been through an awakening process, pretty much, where you've had a turning point in your life, whether it be through depression, dark night of the soul, some sort of trauma. Most of us here on this channel have been through experiences in our life that have kind of led us here now to this point in time where we're really coming into, I would say, really coming into our own strength, our own power, who we are as a human being and why we've been plonked here on this earth. And we're sort of finding our purpose now. And I think most of us here would agree that this is probably about, well, shining our light, but it's also about our vibrational frequency and how important that is to help to shake up the energies of the earth. We talked about the star seeds in my automatic right the other day, and the more and more I look into the star seeds, it kind of makes sense. I mean, I know not all of us are going to be into that, but when I read up about the star seeds, because I don't know much about it, it's not really my area, but it kind of fits. I think most of us here, and we keep saying that, and I know a lot of you guys reiterate that too, we never really fitted in. I feel like I never fitted in as a child, and now I actually feel like I finally have found myself. And we're free of the pain, aren't we, guys? Apart from the physical pain, which is completely different. But we're actually free of the burdens we used to carry. And we used to, I don't know, we used to harbour a lot of things. And most of the time, being empaths, sensitive, intuitives, etc., we took on other people's feelings, I guess. We took on other people's baggage and burdens that weren't ours to carry. So finally, we've managed to find a way clear of all of that. That's why we're living from this freer, more heartfelt place. We're not caught up in the material world. Yes, we like nice things, like I enjoy my garden and we enjoy our environments. But I would say, most of the time, I would say you guys on this channel are not big materialistic people, rather. I don't think you live in huge mansions and have the biggest boat on the planet and the biggest four-wheel drive. And I don't think a lot of us here are very competitive with other people. We're not like the keep up with the Joneses type of people, because we live from that, well, I guess you could say a spiritual place. But we like simple things. We like a simple life is probably what I'm getting to. And of course, I've got to get the song by Simple Minds, because we're talking about simple lives. I'm getting that song alive and kicking. We're alive and kicking. We enjoy being alive. We enjoy being here. God, yesterday, for example, there was a ladybug swimming in the dog's water, and I rescued it and I put it on the tree. And it was just a beautiful moment, because it was just such a little tiny weeny thing, guys. But ladybirds to me are very significant because they represent adopted children, and my daughter is adopted from Thailand, and every time I see a ladybird I think of her. You know, it's just something that I connect to. So these are examples of how we live a simple life. So alive and kicking, meaning we're kicking goals, you know, we're enjoying our life, which, you know, sadly over the last 4 years a lot of people haven't been enjoying their life. God, yesterday I went shopping, guys, and I know you see this too all the time. I still see people wearing masks. I don't get it. I do not get it. Whatever happened to natural immunity? I know we can't talk about it on this channel. I understand that, because we don't want to be, you know, fact-checked and bloody given a strike and our comments taken away. But I feel sad for people when I see that. Like, maybe they are sick and they're trying not to spread it, which would be a very positive thing. But also, I kind of think, wow, that person's really stuck in fear. And fear is such an unhealthy, as we talk about here, emotion that contracts your body up really tight. So I feel sad for people when I see that. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I see it and I think about it. But, you know, that's the reality that they choose to live in. They choose to live contracted and in fear. But how's that living your life? It's not. It's not living your life. And actually, I read you that quote the other day, didn't I, guys, about living in fear is not living. Living in fear is not living. It was something like that. I can't remember it now. I say so much stuff, don't I, guys? Oh, when you're living in fear, you're not living. All right, enough of that. Let's move on. We haven't had a lot of Trudeau lately. We haven't had much Canada, have we, guys? But no news is good news, guys. You have to always remember that on my channel. If you're not being talked about, it's a good thing. take it as a plus. The other day, though, I did see, is it Pierre? What's the opposition leader? Oh, he was being questioned. It was so brilliant. He was eating this apple. You've probably seen it. I'll leave it on my Facebook page, guys. And he's answering this, like, guy's questions. Must have been a reporter. And he just had all the answers. And the reporter's saying, you know, all these people. And he's going, what people? Who are they? And he was like calling out the reporter. It was so good. He's a pretty clever man, that Pierre, isn't he? Is that his name? Well, I'm not sure of his name. I do know the opposition to Trudeau. He actually speaks really well. He calls out all the BS that Trudeau feeds everybody, doesn't he? It's good. All right, let's keep going. So no news is good news, guys. Was it? Oh, it was Biden that made the whirlwind visit, didn't he, to Israel? Oh, I'm sure it was. But was that even in Israel? I don't think so. I don't know. Just all looked a little staged, didn't it? Just more questions, isn't there? I don't know what the purpose of flying there for, 3 or 4 hours would be. Why would you bother? When you just do a Zoom call? I don't get it. See, they think people are stupid yet again. Oh, not on this channel. BS detectors. We don't believe anything. We're pretty convinced now that a lot of things are done perhaps in the studio or with the stage props. Oh. All right, let's keep going. God, I was watching, you know how I got Maui the other day, and that those people, the little people, are coming together and building a committee to try and figure out what the hell went on in Maui. I watched a video actually yesterday. It popped up on my feed, probably because I'd been talking about it, of course. It really was bad, wasn't it? You forget how bad that Maui was, how those police barricaded those streets so people couldn't get through. And it was a 911 call, and someone was actually ringing 911, and they told them to just head to the water. Like, head to the water. Everyone get in the water with your pets and all. Like, it was crazy. I was utter chaos, that. I don't blame the people for doing something about that. It was so horrific. This is just cruel what's going on. Oh, yes, and I've had, I found out another 2 people here in Australia that I know quite well. A little bit older, admittedly, they're probably 70s and 80s. Oh, cancer, really, really bad. One's got, is it the lymph node cancer? Really bad, gone downhill overnight. And the other one, well, he died yesterday. And I don't even doubt they would have had the, as we know, the old pickies. They would have been on the pickies journey. So sad, more and more of them. And I know that Dr. John Campbell's been talking about this too. I just don't want to go down this road much, guys, because I don't want to draw attention to my channel, because we know how that ends. But so many questions, guys, isn't there? Anyway, just, you know, another couple of people I know really sick, and one has died of, you know, the big C. Oh, it's awful. Which is very cruel. It's a cruel way to go too. It's very painful. You know, people have to be really dosed up on morphine and that for these things. Hey, Spocky. Oh, Spocky's so much better, guys. Don't you think he looks better? I think he does. He's so much happier. He's still on his little diet. Well, I gave him a little treat just then. He had some peanut paste. Oh my God, they love it. They lick and lick and lick. Get stuck in the bowl and then stuck on the roof of their mouth. It's pretty funny. Dogs love peanut paste. Or I call it peanut paste. Some people call it peanut butter. All right, let's keep going. Getting Germany's rising. Sorry about the drilling. I don't know what they're making over there. Something. Sorry about the drilling. It's just so loud sometimes when I check the videos. I'm getting Germany is rising. They're really coming up now. There's a lot going on in Germany. There is. People don't want it. I keep saying it, and I keep getting it, and I keep getting Germany. And as you guys know, I get, my readings can be current or they can be ahead of time. And like I always say, my readings are for entertainment purposes only, guys. So take from them what you choose. Sit down, darling. Take from them what you choose. They're really just light-hearted entertainment, and for a few laughs really here on this channel, aren't they? So I am getting Germany is rising. Still getting it. They are. They're coming together in big groups. It's really good. Little people having their say. It's so good. Oh, I'm just getting that the movies are definitely planting seeds. I know a lot of you have, or a few of you have probably seen that movie Creator. I've had a bit of feedback on that from you guys, which is about the AI taking over the world. Oh, yes. Well, it seems to be happening. There was actually a video popped up this morning, and it was similar looking thing, and someone was saying they'd copied people's faces, which would not be hard. We know the facial recognition will be used to copy and clone people. You think about Snapchat, how we all take pictures on there and all our faces are everywhere. Wouldn't even be hard to do. So I am getting that the movies definitely are planting seeds. Oh, we know they are. We've known that here for yonks. Look at the Matrix. How old's the Matrix? Old as the hills. And it was spot on. Everything's coming to fruition. You know, blue pill, red pill, you know, pickied or unpickied. There's definitely two realities been going on for quite a few years now, so, hasn't there, guys? But, mind you, people are waking up, aren't they, guys? I've got to buy Sophie some more rashes. She gets them all dirty because she lies in the dirt, and we have to wash them all the time. You're a grubby. She's a grubby, isn't she? They love the beautiful warm, or they love being outside. Sprocket doesn't really cope with the heat. He's not a big summer dog. He likes winter because being a wolfhound. But Sophie likes to lay out in the sun. Oh, it's just nice to get some good weather without the wind and snow. Martin, I heard you're getting snow, you were telling me. Oh, rug up, guys. Get those fires on if you're allowed to, that is, without, you know, getting in trouble for it or being dobbed in or snitched on. What's the world coming to? All right, let's keep going. Have you guys still got British Airways? Is that your airways in UK, Britain, London, England? British Airways. There might be some corruption scandal going on around British Airways. You know how we've had the Qantas corruption and, you know, ripping people off, selling tickets even though you didn't have the flights for them and you still sold them tickets. I do feel there could be some corruption in the British Airways. If you've still got British Airways, is that what it's called? Well, some airline over there. If you haven't got British Airways, it's something else. But I am getting that there's going to be some corruption charges maybe against the CEO or the committee. I am getting that for your airlines as well. There's been a lot of dodgy dealings going on, it's saying to me, around British Airways. That's if you still got British Airways. Well, in the British Airways is probably what they're trying to say if you haven't got British Airways. But I am getting British Airways. Corruption. That could be coming. It might not be exposed yet. And it's saying like people taking more than their cut, like more than what they're entitled to. They've taken more. And we know they always take more from the little people, don't we, as usual, ripping everybody off. So I do feel there's a bit of corruption around the airlines in British Airways. That'll come out down the track. It could even be like that. The price of the flights and things too isn't right. Like people have been getting ripped off. And it could also be like us here with the Qantas Airlines that the frequent flyer points or the credits and things when flights were cancelled, people might not have their money back yet. Very similar issues to what's been happening with Qantas here in Australia. Oh, they're all interconnected, aren't they? They all pretty much work for the same mob, really, don't they? All right, let's keep going. I'm getting the Barbie 2 movie for some reason. I think they're going to make a Barbie 2, aren't they? Hang on a minute. I don't think it's going to do as well, though. See, I don't think I'd go see it. I saw Barbie 1, but I was, like, disappointed with it. Like I said, I saw Mission Impossible the week before, and there was just no comparing. Mission Impossible was absolutely brilliant with Tom Cruise. The effects, just it took you on a journey. And Barbie, I just fell flat. I love Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie, but it was like, yeah, great effects, whoop-de-doo. didn't leave an impact on me. So I do feel if they make Barbie 2, they would have to do something to capture. See, I thought it was going to be like Toy Story. Did you guys see it? I thought it would be fun like Toy Story and that, and it wasn't. It was just all about when you come into the real world, it's dominated by males, was basically what it was. But you go back to Barbie world, it's dominated by females. It was just, I don't even know what they were trying to, I didn't even know what the moral of the story was, to be honest. There you go. Looking back, I can't even tell you the moral of the story. It wasn't really like they all started to get on and live happily ever after. It was sort of more like, well, if you get on with Barbie, you'll live happily ever after in Barbie world. Like, weird. It was a weird movie. So I am getting that I don't think it's going to do so well. I just don't think it'll be received very well. Why do they have to make a 2 anyway? Why don't they just leave things sometimes? So I'm just getting that. I don't know why I'm getting that, guys. I just am getting that. Obviously, it's important, like, because we've been just talking about the seeds planted in movies. We know that there would have to have been seeds planted in Barbie. I should have taken more notes for you guys in the Barbie movie. Yeah, it was kind of a weird movie. And, of course, they had the resident gay guy and the resident everybody in there that, you know, ticks all the boxes for the, you know, LGBTIQ plus community and all that. So, see, they worry about, it's like that Snow White thing with that Rachel Zegler, is it? Oh, that was ridiculous. Disney bringing out that Snow White movie, and it's already an epic fail before it's even come to the screens, because they've tried to incorporate everything and do everything woke, and it's not gone down well. And now, so someone else, I think, is making a remake of Snow White as a normal story. The world just, honestly, I don't even know what this world's turning into. Do you guys? It's just mad. It's like everyone overthinks everything. Everyone's careful what they're saying and what they're doing. God, I watched some comedian the other day, and he said they can hardly laugh or talk about anything because they get in trouble for everything. Like, but if you don't laugh at this stuff, because it is laughable, look at us here, we laugh at it all the time. Because none of it makes any sense. It's the biggest clown show we've ever bloody experienced in our whole lives. And it isn't ending. It's still continuing on. They just dish out more and more. All right, let's see if there's anything else. Gosh, I'm just getting that we have to keep standing in our truth. It's so vital and so important to our health, happiness, and well-being. Staying in our truth, no matter what people are thinking. Like I've said to you guys, nearly every single thing we've said has come to fruition. And if not, it's come out and then it's been knocked back and rejected by the public, which is great. Because people start to see it. When it's rolled out in front of their face, they can't not see it. It's in front of their face. So stay in your truth, guys, because eventually people will realise you're not the crazy nut job wacko that they think you are. Just keep staying in your truth and your power. And they're showing me us with our shield up. Always protect yourself. Always be ready to protect yourself. We don't need the sword waving around. We can put that by our side. But we do need our shield. We always need, see again, the shield just looking over. I'm getting that visuals of like the geisha girl with the fan, or the Wilson's World of Tool Time, where we're just looking over the fence and people don't really know our identity. We're kind of hidden a bit from view. So keep doing that. Keep shielding yourself and protecting yourself, guys. We've been the hibernating bears in the cave for a few weeks now, but I think we're allowed to, oh, not allowed, but if we feel ready, we're able to come out of that now, but we've still got to have our shield ready to protect ourselves. Like I said yesterday, people are going to start getting really wound up, angry around a lot of bills. There's going to be a lot of anger. You're going to hear people blowing up about the cost of living. It's all beginning. Road rage is the whole thing. How about we pull some cards, guys? It's been a lot about us today, hasn't it, guys? Not so much predictions, but a lot about us. And, of course, I've got to get that song by Michael Jackson. They don't really care about us. Hit me, shake me, any way you want me. Was that in Jamaica? Where was that filmed at? They don't really care about, meaning government doesn't care about us. We know they don't. We always knew that they didn't. Let's do some Doreen virtues today, guys. We always knew government didn't care about us right from the start of the rollout agenda. Didn't need to be a rocket scientist to really see that, did we, guys? See, a lot of people didn't see it, as we know, but we felt it. We sensed it. We knew something was weird. Oh, I better not show that. There's a lot of nudie ones in Doreen's. Ooh. Support. Yeah. And see, you look at that. That's what we do, guys. We all live in different parts of the world. Look at that picture. We're all from different walks of life. But we still, we've got our hands. Look at that energy there. They've got their hands and they're trying to heal the world. Giving support to the world. Shining light to the world. That's us. And we also give support to each other, too, on my channel. So welcome, if you are new. That's what we do. We're helping to light up the world. If you look at that world, half of it's lit up. Look at the top half. Starting to light up. We're supporting each other, but supporting the people waking up, I would say, as well. Because they're only just starting to see it all. Meditation. See, having our time out, just sitting on a rock, contemplating life. Meditation is something we talk about a lot on this channel, which is just having a quiet moment, slowing down your mind, contemplating, just having those moments of silence, because that allows things to pass through, your thoughts to pass through too, and you're not hanging on to things, you're just allowing things again, allowing your thoughts to be there. Meditation can be all different things too. It doesn't have to be just sitting on a rock. It could be reading a book. You might find that really meditating. Watching Netflix is meditating for a lot of us, isn't it? There you go, celebration. See, we celebrate lots of things, guys, don't we? Look at the full moon there, shining its bright light on the water there. She's got the arms open. Again, it's receptive energy. You know, her arms are like the antenna almost in that picture, it reminds me of. Celebrating. We're celebrating life. We're celebrating feeling, well, sort of pain-free. But when I say pain-free, I don't mean around physical ailments. I mean around the emotional baggage, and that we're finally free of that. So I do feel that's something that a lot of us have experienced. Just that dropping of that emotional backpack. It feels good, doesn't it, guys? It's very freeing. Now we just got to drop some of the physical ailments that are hovering around in our bodies and lingering from the past. We've got to just keep working and moving ourselves forward, guys. It's crucial. Oh, truth, we get this. Didn't we just get this the other day? The best way through the current situation is to just speak your truth. Contrary to what you may think, no one will be hurt if you express exactly how you feel. Got something very similar to this the other day. We've not hurt anyone by staying in our truth. Is that the exact card we got the other day? I'm going to pull one more. And speaking of truth, staying in your truth, kindness. Kind gesture rekindles your belief in the power of love. Remember to be kind to yourself. And that's right. It's not just about being kind to other people. It's about being kind to yourself and gentle on yourself. And not hard on yourself. You know, you think about it. I'm going to pull one more of these. We've really navigated these last 4 years quite well, I think. To emerge the other side and feel pretty good and grounded and happy, you know. Not all the time, but you know, we find joy in music here. We love our gardens. We do things that make us happy, don't we? We don't force things. We're flowing. We're not putting up resistance. We're just going with it now, aren't we? We've learnt to live a different way. It's that caterpillar emerging into the butterfly. Compassion. When you show greater compassion towards yourself, the universe automatically responds by showering you with greater blessings. Oh. And see, that's what the energy is today. It's all about ourselves. Healing ourselves, looking after ourselves, having compassion for ourselves. The dogs have run up the back to show off. I'm surprised they haven't started barking. Oh, there we go. Had to happen, didn't it? Showering you with greater blessings. Oh, that's beautiful. Let me see if there's one more thing to finish off with today, guys. Oh, I take my glasses off, I can think clear. Oh, they're wandering around up there. I mowed yesterday. It feels so nice out in the garden when you mow, especially after we've had rain. It's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, I'm getting that song by, is it Minnie Riperton? Remember this song? Loving you is easy 'cause you're beautiful. And everything that I do. Ah. Oh, that's such a cute song. Such an old song too. I'm getting that song meaning loving you, love yourself. Nothing wrong with loving yourself, guys. It's important. I'm getting that song by Stevie Nicks again. Oh, we're getting some soft little songs today. Is it Leather and Lace again? Or is it Songbird? Songbird? Oh, I'm getting muddled up. Is there two songs? Does Christine sing a song, Songbird? When I see my reflection. Take from me my lace. Yeah, it's Leather and Lace by Stevie Nicks, but I got a feeling there's a song. Is it called Songbird? One of their songs might be by Christine. Was it? Or Fleetwood Mac? Sorry, guys. Sometimes I get a bit muddled up. You know that I do. I try my best to get the music to you. Let's see if there's one more thing. Hang on a minute. Oh, I'm getting, no, we're finishing with a pop song. This is the best thing that has ever happened to me. You are the best thing. Oh, who sings? I don't know who sings it. This is the best thing. It's not Film Crash Opera. Who is it? You are the best thing that has ever happened to me. Meaning, and what the song's trying to portray, I don't know if he sings it, guys, it's an old song from the 80s, is that the awakening is the best thing that's ever happened to us. And it is. It's made us so happy. It's been a fulfilling experience. We've all met each other here. Yes, we've lost a lot of friends and family along the way and all that in the journey. But look how different our life is now. We're free. We're moving forward. I'm going to keep saying that. We're moving forward. So this is the best thing that has ever happened to me. We're going to have to look that up because I don't know who sings it. I'm getting a picture of the people singing it, but I don't know who they are. You guys are going to have to help me down below. I know you're brilliant at that. So this is the best thing that has ever happened to us. Oh, Sprocket's the best thing that ever happened to me and wherever Sophie is. You want to say hi to everyone? Kiss. Oh, where's my kissy, Sprocky? He's a lot brighter though, isn't he? He wants a bum scratch. They always love this area scratched here, don't they? Oh, he's the best thing that ever happened to me. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Goodbye from doggos. I don't know where Sophie is. She's probably laying. Let me guess. In the dirt. How'd you guess? All right, I'm going to go and do a few jobs today. It's Friday morning here. And I'll say goodbye from Australia. Don't forget to comment down below. Let us know what's happening in your part of the world. And have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Like buttons, remember. And subscribe if you haven't. And I will talk to you very soon. Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.